Whoa. What's up, family? What's up? What's going on, man? Happy, what's that, Tuesday? Late Cinco de Mayo. Let's get into it. So, look, I don't know if y'all seen my short, but it should have brought you back here. I wanted to get into the Haney Garcia steroid gate situation. I just had a revelation. Now, this is all allegedly. I don't need the lawyers and the lawsuit, but I am a private investigator certified. Listen, and we think a little different. We got to think outside the box. But I started doing my research. I started going back into previous fights and previous situations and just watching the whole thing unfold like a soap opera. So, again, back to the Tank versus Haney, Tank versus Ryan fight, right? So, you remember things was getting heated on the stage for the final weigh-in with Ryan and Tank. And B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins kept touching Tank as they was getting close. And Tank said, don't fucking touch me. Then you got his coach, Calvin Ford, in the back like, yo, don't touch him. Get your hands off him. Whole little thing started to erupt or whatever and shit. Things was about to get physical. Mike Tyson in the background looking like, just waiting for something to pop off. But look, check this out. So later on, Tank's coach came out, with text messages, emails, instant messages, and all this other shit that people were sending him, anonymous people and also fans, saying, yo, like, don't let B-Hop or Ryan's team touch Tank. Because what they're doing is they're trying to rub a steroid cream. I didn't even know it existed. I'm not into that. A steroid cream onto Tank that's going to make him test positive for steroids. That, like, it kind of got overshadowed by some shit where people ain't really that delve into it because the fact that Tank just, like, outclassed Ryan, it was no need to ever even bring it up. But let's fast forward back to this situation now with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia coming up on the failed steroid test and whatever other shit that's going on or whatever. So now, guilty. I do personally believe that Ryan is guilty of the steroid situation. Did he know? Did he not know? I don't fucking know. It's hard to say when you're dealing with such a character that always is just like playing the game because he's more entertainer than boxer. The motherfucker got power and he got a mean fucking hook, but he's more of an entertainer. People follow him. They don't follow boxing. That's what you gotta understand. The boy, if he don't make it in boxing, he better get a career in acting, pranking, something in entertainment. And he's gonna be good because he's very talented in multi things. And he's a handsome young man, you feel me? Look, no diddy. But check it out. Getting back to it. So it started to like matriculate in my brain, you feel me, that it might be a connection to this. I know things happen or whatever, but I started to watch the relationship between Ryan Garcia, Bernard Hopkins, and Oscar De La Hoya. These motherfuckers don't like each other. Listen, when Garcia got his ass whooped from fighting Tank, after De La Hoya told him, you're not ready for this fight, told him, don't take the fight, and he went on and did it anyway. That was strike one. Strike two, you fucking lose. To De La Hoya's arch nemesis, Floyd Mayweather, who's also in the back, promoting Tank and all this other shit, All right, cool. And that's another thing we gotta watch out too, because it gets dirty. This is a dirty fucking game. Once you really just listen, let me paint the picture. Once you really get into it, like this shit is like the young and the fucking restless, man. Or the rich and ain't got shit to do. You feel me? Like this shit gets greedy. So you got Ryan Garcia taking the fight with Tank. It didn't work out his way. He gets abandoned by the whole Golden Boy team. He out that bitch shitting around looking like a homeless fucking child, like nobody loves him. Yesterday he was on top of the world. Today he's fucking alone. You feel me? He's like an adopted kid, no disrespect or whatever, but he just feel like he's just nowhere. You feel me? Like nobody has his back. His mom is out there, his immediate family, but that team and that hype and all those people that were pushing him and promoting him and all that shit, nowhere to be found. You feel me? He felt alone, very alone, probably the first time in his life, because all his life he's been told, you're the one, Ryan, you're the one, you're the king. He experienced his first fucking loss, and he had to set with that. And Tank and his team came over, supported him, shit like that. All right, cool. Then you hear the rumors after that situation. Well, let's get back to that situation. My bad, I'm moving too fast. So throughout that situation, Bernard Hopkins and De La Hoya was talking all this shit about they couldn't come because they was receiving death threats and they got the fuck up out of there. Fast forward to when he beat Haney, them motherfuckers was at the press conference before fucking Ryan got there. You feel me? Come on now, we know what the fuck is up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won't stand beside him when he down, but you gonna stand in front of him when he up. Come on, y'all some suckers for that. Anyway, we get with that happened with the Tank situation. Moving on to the Haney situation. My theory with this was always that Ryan was never coming to fight for a fucking belt. He didn't give a fuck about the belts. He never cared about the belts. Ryan was coming to fight for his reputation. And if you think about it and you really just see the big picture, it's only two ways he could have got that back. He had to get it back in blood with Tank, which he wasn't going to do because he wasn't willing to come back to the weight. No, and he also lost his stock, in terms of being the A side or whatever it was, you feel me? Now you got to fight Haney. So your second option is to fight Haney, who's undisputed, lineal champ, 2 divisions, went up in weight class. You fought him, you familiar with him. Y'all 6 times, y'all done fought it out. Y'all semi got like a friendship or whatever and shit. Haney give you the shot. You, in your mind, you like, I can't fucking afford to lose this. So that's in your mind. So no telling what you thinking about doing. You already trying to play the fucking Sugar Ray Leonard position that he played with fucking Duran. A lot of people don't know that story about how he kind of like stalked Roberto Duran, like knew all his ways and shit that he did, but all the things that he did prior to getting ready for a fight, how he would overeat and shit like that. But let's digress from that. Let's get back on this. So he went on this crazy shit. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm losing my mind. Pedophiles, Bohemian Grove, all this shit to try to distract you and make you think that he's not really focusing on the fight. Okay. Me personally, I think it was all a smokescreen, but I also don't think he came in there really prepared. I could tell just by looking at his body. He came in huge, but he also was fatigued throughout the fight. And I'm like, this don't feel like a top performer. You feel me? Which makes me think that he might have said, okay, to the performance enhancements drugs. They probably gave him the whole run. Oh, they'll never find out. Oscar, I've done this shit my whole life. I've been snorting keg my entire fucking career and never came up and pissed. Whatever, you feel me? Like, that's the shit that he do. Anyway, let's say Haney, I don't know what the exact numbers was because I'm not a gambler, right? And it's also, you got to think about everything that's weighing on Ryan. If he loses this, in his mind, he's done. He's done. Everything that people said about him, you're not a top tier fighter. You've never fought anyone. All you got is a hook. All that shit, you feel me? He got to face this all over again. On top of that, he just lost to Haney. Now, all the self-doubt starts sitting in. You got people in his ears. Bernard Hopkins, fucking De La Hoya, you can't lose this fight. You lose this fight. And plus, also from a promotional standpoint, they thinking we might lose this guy anytime. We got him signed for a contract. That's the only reason he's still here, because of the contract. But that contract gonna be up soon. And once it's up, who the fuck do we got? We really ain't got nobody else that can be the face of Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like Oscar about to put on his fucking heels and jump back in the ring and fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? But one thing we learned from watching Oscar and that fucking what's his name? The face of boxing, Canelo interview, that shit that they had, that press conference right before the fight. Oscar is a nasty motherfucker, bro, and he holds on to a lot of shit. He's very vengeful. You just watch his demeanor, how the shit he was talking to fucking what the fuck, I keep fucking forgetting it. Canelo. The shit he was talking to Canelo, we made you, all that shit. You feel me? You probably feeling the same way about Ryan. So, in my mind, the Golden Boy production saying, if this motherfucker gonna leave us anyway, if he win, my bad, our little battery shit just came up. If he win, this motherfucker probably gonna leave us anyway. And he's gonna take the gold, the glory, the money, everything. You feel me? How can we stop this from happening? Or how can we benefit from this? So let's say we bet on the fight. Everybody expecting Haney to win. We bet on the fight. Haney loses. We bet on Garcia because that's our guy. And we going to give him the advantage to win. He win. Golden Boy wins. The reputation, the promotion, everything. We got prize fighters. We got this. We got that. It's like a reset on the relationship. Whatever. You feel me? But they still thinking, but what if you lose? Oscar's still thinking, oh, this motherfucker really like shitted on me back. We can't really control Garcia. You feel me? That's not somebody we can control. So we got to figure out a way to do something about him. Now, this is all allegedly. This is my opinion of the situation and how I think people work. Now, I'm a Pisces, so I'm very intuitive. I have these feelings. I can feel what people are feeling and think how they thinking. And I'm up. Listen, I know some shit. Anyway, now let's give this guy the advantage to make sure he wins. If he doesn't get found out, cool. Everybody hit big. Golden Boy looks good. We now, quote unquote, has the face of boxing because that's what they was pushing after the fight. He the face of boxing. Not only did he beat Haney, he beat him convincingly. You feel me? Like people was feeling like it's no need for a fucking rematch. All right, beat him convincingly. Motherfucker making songs. He's smoking on a Haney pack. All this shit. That wasn't even my hardest fight. All that shit. Golden Boy like, all right, cool. If he win, we win everything. If he loses, we still win and we can get the revenge. We won because we bet the money. We got the money back. And he loses. That's his reputation, not ours. He wins. The test comes out and say that he had these performance enhancement drugs in him. He looks bad. He gonna leave any fucking way. So why do we give a fuck about him? If he's found out, it doesn't make us look bad. It ruins his reputation. Now all that shit he did, he's about to pay for it. Revenge is a dish served best cold, and these are some cold-blooded motherfuckers. In my opinion, if this is what they done, and I really believe this is what they done, get that boy them enhancement drugs. Now you see they was gonna rub the cream on. They could talking about rubbing the cream on Tank, make him come up with a dirty piss, because they ain't want him to fight Garcia any fucking way. Garcia already had in his mind saying, I'm not coming for them fucking belts, I'm coming for my reputation, and I need to have all the advantages I can. That's why I'm coming in 3 pounds heavier, because I can't really get the 140. I accepted 140 because I wanted to fight, but now I'm here. So it was a lot of bullshit going on with that whole Golden Boy production, promotions, Ryan shit. He already had his little wicked plan, and then Golden Boy, come on, this motherfucker gotta win. He gotta win. He representing Golden Boy. Let's go ahead and dope him up, give him the cream. You feel me? Give him this, give him that, and he might have even accepted and say, all right, you sure about this? You sure, Oscar? And he like, yeah, man, I did this shit my whole life. You feel me? Let's go. You know what I mean? And initially they got the win. They got the win. And everything looked great. Golden Boy happy. They got paid. Ryan got paid. He moving up to 147. Everything looking good. Then test results come back. De La Hoya don't seem too upset about it. He don't give a fuck. That's not on us. That's on you, buddy. You was going to leave any fucking way. We already know what was going on. Now try to go somewhere now that you got this monkey on your back. You can't go nowhere. Ain't nobody going to want you. You got to stay right here with us. Welcome to death row, bitch. Welcome to death row, bitch. You stuck. You feel me? And this is how the plot unfolds. So now you got this guy fighting to try to say he didn't know he was on steroids and all this other shit, you feel me? At the end of the day, the real victim is Devin Haney, bro, because he could have took that guy's life. You feel me? Devin Haney jumped into an unfair fight, didn't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, a lot of bullshit going on with him, man. I don't hate the kid or whatever. I actually think he's an okay fighter, and if De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins influenced him to take these drugs and told him everything was going to be okay, or even rub that shit up on him without him even knowing, they some fucked up individuals and they need to go to jail and get fucked up with R. Kelly and fucking Weinstein and whatever, you feel me, the fuck going on, because that's some whole shit. That's some whole shit. You don't do that to your fighters, man. These kids is young. Like, we watch all the antics that they do, and they're like, yo, this shit embarrassing. But remember, they kids, bro, and it's a whole different world with social media. A whole different fucking world. Let them kids be kids. They ain't hurting nobody. But when it comes down to this shit, bro, the sport of boxing, what Haney say, bro? Ain't no play fighting. Ain't no play boxing. They could have hurt Haney, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, my advice to him, bro, humble yourself. It's okay to lose. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Look, you always talking about you right with God. Haney said something that was very important, yo. Allah, his perfect timing. Y'all thought he was done. Allah, his perfect timing. And look how fast that shit turned around, bro. Everybody saying, oh, Haney paid the VADA and da-da-da. Y'all need to look at Golden Boy promotions. They need to be investigated. Ryan Garcia, he's already under investigation. But don't look at him. Look at who's behind him. Bernard Hopkins needs to be investigated. De La Hoya needs to be investigated. Let's get some justice, man. You feel me? But that's my assumption. That's what I believe is going on. I'm going to do a bit more research. I really didn't have the time to go back and look at everything. You feel me? But this is what I'm feeling right now. And I'm feeling this right in my spine. You feel me? It's tingling. My spidey senses is tingling. Like, if I ain't connect all the dots, it's something there. It's something there. You feel me? I'm not all the way wrong. I feel like I'm about 70% right. Now, if y'all can piece some shit together, let me know and bring it back to me. And let's uncover this mystery and solve this shit before they do. Y'all take it easy, man. Have a good day.